Okay, fine. So we are nice to know each other, and in the group also it is already mentioned, so you can see it. And when I send you the attendance sheet, everybody will get the idea about each and everybody, so we can always interact with other people also. So good to know about you people also. Now, as when you go to pmi.org, probably you might have gone through this. If you have any doubt, you can tell me. Otherwise, I'll skip this page. These two things are important. So you must be having this experience, and I'm going to cover this one. So once by end of this July, this will be also completed. The important part is within past 8 years. If you have a gap, also not a problem. Within 8 years, you should have experience of 36 months. That is important. Any doubt? Any question? No? Okay, go to the next page. The question, the $1,000,000 question is what I'm supposed to read. What is my syllabus? Everything is open. If somebody says that you study this book, that book, and all. So first of all, we should know what is the real scope of the work, and then you say how to proceed further. That's the important thing. Smartly way to work.
Hello, sir. Sorry for disturb. Others Mageshwari waiting in the lobby asking him to accept to join.
Prashant Shah.
Yeah, I joined. I just joined.
Yes, right. One Prashant Shah is there. So later on, maybe after some time, I will look at the people. Right. Good that we call. So we should know what is this syllabus. So the syllabus, how to get the idea what syllabus is. In the PMI.org, there is a content called PMP Examination Content Outline. In short, we can say ECO. So this book looks something like this. You can freely download it. It's globally available. So just download it. It will be some 6-7 pages document is there. You'll get idea about the course syllabus. But I try to summarize so that you get in one page, you get the complete information, what is required and what you're supposed to learn. So in this, probably few things are new for all of you. No need to worry at all. The entire program is divided into two parts. One is called 50% is predictive waterfall or waterfall method, or general, project management system, where you start the project and, do the execution and testing it and close it. That's a normal way of doing the project management is 50%. And 50% is about the dynamic kind of project management, which is called adaptive or agile. So questions are divided. Therefore, I said knowledge of agile is very, very important as per the new course is concerned. So we need to learn that. And in this, there are two kind of things. One is adaptive or agile. Second is hybrid. Hybrid means the combination of adaptive as well as the predictive. Predictive and adaptive is the combination of that. So 50% question will come from here. 50% question will come from this side. Now I am not sure about whether you all are interested for PMP or not, but this knowledge will be good for your own career also for long period. So PMP is just a certification, but the knowledge what you are going to get it will be used in various for future projects. Therefore, Agile has become a mandatory. Hybrid, just to give you some little idea about hybrid is when you're starting a project. Now, normal waterfall method is that you are doing stepwise 1, 2, 3, 4 step and all. You are completing like that. You have multiple lines are there. You are completing parallelly all those things. There's no problem. But what happens is sometimes you get stuck up with something, and then you are not able to resolve it. Now, if you are delaying it, what is going to happen is your end date will keep on ending. It will keep on extending. So what you should do, you should outsource this work to Agile team, let them handle it, and then they will come back to you so that you can do other work. Similarly, then again, there's a problem. This kind of loop is there. You can outsource the work to other Agile team, and then they can work. The person who is attending this, this task is called product owner. So project owner can, give tasks to the product owner for a small duration. They will complete it. They will do R&D, all fact finding and everything, and they'll have delivered to you like that. So this way of working is called hybrid. Nowadays, almost 99.9% companies or projects are under hybrid, because a lot of dynamic things comes in project. Earlier days, you have to construct the house, means, number 1, number 2, number 3 and complete it. There's nothing dynamic, everything was fixed. But nowadays, you have a communication, you have mail, WhatsApp, so many things are there. You get a picture, photographs, latest, changes. These all can be, for that purpose, you have to look at this. You got the idea? So we need to learn what is hybrid, we need to learn what is agile, and we also need to understand properly what is the productive way of project management. So this is the major course, is 50-50%. In addition to that, the PMI talks about a triangle that is called PMI triangle. So 50% course coming from a processes. So there are a lot of processes in the PMP. For example, there are 49 process here, where when you initiate the project, process in the planning, process in the executing of the project, process in the monitoring and controlling, and process in the closing. So all the processes we need to learn, and the 50% question will come from processes. If you are not going for PMP, you can say 50% weightage is there in the process. So we need to understand half of the processes, 50%. Now in the power skills, basically we are talking about people management. So in the people management, 42% questions are going to come from people management, which includes your people management means what you call as like conflict management, training to people, making sure the people are ready to do the work, and also making sure empowering the people, managing the people, acquiring the people. All those things will come as a 42%. And the last is about the business environment, where you have a compliance management, and all things will come 8%. So these are the very, very high level information, means you need to have a knowledge about this, knowledge about this, and knowledge of this. Your answer sheet will be something like that. The final answer sheet, when you get it for the examination also, they will give a score on process, score on people, and score on the business. So this is the high level information about the course material. In addition to that, you need to learn about project management principle, right? About the what is the how to handle the, this is thinking way basically. Your thought process should be like, you should be a stewardship kind of thing, means how can I help you kind of manager. You should focus on the team management, how to handle the stakeholder, how to create the values, how to have a system thinking, should be good in leadership, quality should be very good, how to tailor based on the situation, what is the kind of quality you have to look at, about the complexity, about the risk management, about the adaptability, and about the change management. These are the 12 principles, means these are the area where as a project leader, project manager, or project director has to think on that. So you have to apply all those things for whenever you are doing the execution of the project. And these are the area where you have to apply. You have to apply those rules to the stakeholder, you have to apply those rules to the team, or you have to apply for a various development approach. Development approach is nothing, it's like a productive, adaptive, and all. You have to apply those things in the planning of the project, project work, delivery, measurement, and uncertainty. Everywhere you have to apply these 12 principles. So that also we are going to learn it, right? In the syllabus, these things, therefore we need to learn everything. As I was talking about Agile, so in Agile, something more is there about Agile principles. The way this is the principle, in Agile also we have principles, that also we need to learn it. And least but not the last and not the least is, we also has to understand what is the PMI code of ethics and professional conduct. Something like, since you are doing a project for a large project, suppose you get a chance to do something like smart city project or international airport project or something like that. Some ethics are also required, because a lot of money transactions happen in that. So you got the fair idea about what is this course we are talking about. In 35 hours, we have to complete everything. Such a big task, right? So in one page, you get an idea about this. Slides I'll be providing to you. You can always view it. No need to worry, but at least you can make a small note of what is required. But this is available. You can always review it. Not a problem. So you got the idea before starting the project, what you thought, and right now what is the real story? Is there any difference? Yes, no?
No, Prakash.
Hmm?
No, this is what we have think.
This we have to focus on this thing, right? Now come to the next one. As I told you, process, people, and business environment, 42%, 50%, and 8%. People is about the interpersonal and leadership skills. We need to understand, support, and lead the team member, build the shared understanding. Basically, we need to look at more of a people side, 42% questions. Processes, plan and manage the budget, resource, scope. Budget is also important. A lot of people, if you have not done it, we need to learn that also. And determine the appropriate project methods and practice, and establish the project governance structure also. Basically monitoring the project also we need to understand. And 8% question is going to come from the plan and manage project compliance, deliver project benefits, and support organization changes. So something on the organization and business side we need to learn 8% question. So as I was telling you, this area, little more detail is there in the next slide. This slide talks about this. Okay. Now, as I was talking about predictive and adaptive and hybrid in the first slide, you got the idea? Here I was talking about predictive, adaptive, and hybrid area. Little bit, let me tell you more about that. Predictive is a waterfall method where it is a scope is fixed, means what I'm supposed to do I know, and it will be handled by a person called project manager. And he has to, this page is not clear, don't worry about that. He has to think on the scope of the project, time of the project, cost, quality, okay, communication, resources, risk, procurement, stakeholder, and as a whole integration of all. So he has to look at each and every area. He or she is a project manager. But when I go for adaptive, means something like Agile, so the scope is dynamic in nature, means it is fixed here. It is changing, every week you will find some changes happening. This is not required. Okay, try that. Some R&D and also I think there. So it's kind of a R&D project. But the problem is, project has always a start date and end date. So if you have a R&D, then your project will never complete it. So there's a rule in Agile. There's a rule so that the R&D becomes a time box. Somebody is waiting outside. Prashant Shah. Hi, Prashant Shah. Hello. Hello, Prashant Shah.
Yes, sir. Join. Yes, sir. Join.
Prashant, you have joined newly, right? Let me see.
Yes.
We are having a recording here. Okay, I just wanted to have your name so that I don't miss